Hi there! Welcome to Live Free Florals. My name is Kristen. I own and operate Live Free Florals, which is a small-scale cut flower farm and floral design studio. I run the business out of my home, located just outside of Concord, New Hampshire. We're in Zone 5B, so we have a pretty short growing season. This is my second year growing and selling cut flowers, and I thought that I would share my journey on YouTube so that anybody that wanted to could see my experience, what it's like starting out, and how I do things. I am learning new things every day here on my little farm. The property that we live on is about 3/4 of an acre, and that includes our house that was built in 1785. I have about 2,000 square feet of growing space right now, with much more room to expand, so you can grow a lot with a little. I hope you enjoy coming along for a week in the life of a small-scale cut flower farmer in the middle of New Hampshire at the end of winter. Enjoy! It's March 13th today, Monday. The plan for today is to check on some plants we have hardening off outside, make sure they're looking good. It's going to be a snowy week coming up, so nothing's really ready to go out into the field yet, but we got to get things ready for when that snow melts. We're supposed to get about 12 to 18 inches of snow in the next couple days, so we're not quite there yet. And the rest of the day is going to be doing some admin work, getting some orders in, ordering some flowers, and prepping for some weddings I have coming up next month. So I hope you enjoy coming along. So we've got some ranunculus here hardening off.
Sit.
Yeah.
Sit.
Some kind of getting going faster than others, but they're still coming up here. Tried a couple different methods this year. I tried doing it in cell trays, but I think I like the method of just putting them in flats a little bit better. It seems like their roots have a little bit more room to move, but looking pretty happy, and there's a lot I still have upstairs, so I'll show you those later. Hey guys, now Monday evening. The day kind of got away from me a little bit, so I didn't get many seeds started, so I didn't show any of that, but back out on the porch here with the ranunculus. We're kind of battening down the hatches because we're supposed to get 12 to 18 inches of snow tomorrow and like 40+-mile-an-hour winds. So I'm bringing all the little ranunculus babies inside for the night and probably the day tomorrow to make sure that they stay safe. For the night. Definitely snowing out there Tuesday morning, and the boys are shoveling, playing in the snow. blustery walk in the snow, which is why I look a little crazy. But I was just coming to check on some of the seedlings on my seed starting shelf, my little grow operation here. So I thought that I would kind of show you guys some of the stuff I have growing right now, and kind of what my setup looks like. So this is what I've got going on. Don't mind the mess. Cleaning my studio is on the list for this week or next week, not sure. But down here I've got all my heat mats. I've got some delphinium in these trays sown, just waiting for them to germinate. So I've got lots of room on the heat mats to get more stuff going. Let's see. Got some lupins here. Eucalyptus is in the back. Some stock looking really nice. First time growing stock this year, so we'll see how that goes. Got some snaps in the back, but I'll show you kind of what other snaps I have going on. I've got some straw flower here that's looking good. I believe, let's see. Yep, that's some nigella. It's also my first year soil blocking, so I'm kind of figuring that out as I go. But here's a few different varieties of little tiny baby snaps, but they're looking good. My first go at Lysianthus, so they're looking okay. They've got a lot of algae there. Definitely need to do something about that, but we're getting there. Got some sweet peas. This is my first time with sweet peas also. We're learning. And then the rest here, I've got some more ranunculus, some anemone. First go at anemone too, but they're looking good. And then the top shelf, I've got more ranunculus. I hope you enjoyed seeing what I have growing right now. Once the snow melts and everything, ranunculus and anemone are gonna get booted outside to start hardening off. And then these shelves are gonna fill up with the rest of our hardy annuals, and then pretty soon we're going to be sowing a lot of our summer stuff. So let me know what you have growing, whether you're starting seeds inside or outside. Let me know what you have going on now. Flower field. I thought I'd come out and show what it looks like after getting some snow. So we're in New Hampshire here, and we got a snowstorm yesterday. Even though it's mid-March, it's pretty normal. Our last frost date's not until like end of May, 1st of June sometimes. So we do have a pretty short growing season, but we're working on season extension so that we can have more time to grow. But we do have a small scale flower farm here. Our whole lot that we live on is about 3/4 of an acre. So in the backyard here, you can't really tell, but this is the flower field. I've got 8 4x50 rows. They're covered in snow. My tulips are somewhere around here. So I planted 1,000 tulips. This is my first go at them, so I figured I'd just see how they did in the field. Eventually in the back there, I'd like to get a hoop house, but we're gonna work on getting some low tunnels to begin with. But yeah, this is what our field looks like. I've also got some beds in the front that I have peonies and some perennials, and then I have a landscape garden with hydrangeas and a few other things that I do cut from. But this is the main annual field back here. After hanging out outside and checking out the field. The little one's napping, so I figured I'd come up into my studio, get things organized. As you can see behind me, there's a lot of stuff going on, and I think in order to get going on a lot more seeds, we need to organize and be a little bit more functional. My studio space is upstairs in our home. It's also our office and our guest bedroom. So there's a lot going on and pretty minimal organization at this point. We moved into this house about 1.5 years ago, and it was built in 1784 or 5. So if you ever see anything that looks really old or like not updated, that's why. We have a lot to do in this place, but it does have a lot of character. But definitely got to get organized so that I have a functional place for floral design and to start all my seeds and get things growing. So let's get to it. Some Rudbeckia or Black-Eyed Susan. I've got a few different varieties, 4 different varieties here. So this year I am trying out soil blocking. I watched a lot of videos from Blossom and Branch Farm. She has a YouTube channel called Regenerative Gardening. So I will link her channel down below, but I am using the soil blocking mix that she recommends. So I've got to get some trays, figure out how many of each thing I need to sow. I love a good spreadsheet, so I have my seed sowing spreadsheet, so I have all the flowers that I'm planning on growing this year. And then I did make this on Excel, just kind of a little picture of what all I plan to put in my beds and kind of what's going to go where and when. So as I showed you outside earlier, I have 8 4x50 foot rows, which is increased from last year. And I also have some rows in the front part of our yard, but those mostly have peonies and some perennials in them. So this is really my annual field. Of course, I feel like there's never enough room, but that's okay. You can grow so much in a very small space. Like I said, our entire property, including our house, is on 3/4 of an acre. And I think I have about 2,000 square feet total of growing space right now, with still more room. Well, nap time's coming to an end, so that's probably it for seed starting today, but I hope you enjoyed. Good morning, happy Thursday. Me and the little guy are in the car. We're getting ready to head out to go visit another flower friend, another flower farmer. She lives about an hour away. We went in on a plug order together, so I'm just going to pick up my plugs and check out her farms.
No sleep, my veins run dry, I'm empty. I can't see, I'm blinded by this concrete. And I should call you, see what you've been up to. I've been wondering, how far did you go in 7 months? I bet you're happy and don't think that much
back from our other friend's flower farm, and we got lots of nice green plugs to get going here. And I'm gonna work on getting all of the ranunculus from upstairs outside, and we're gonna start putting some more in the sun and get moving on that, and then we're gonna pot some stuff up and see how far we get. Oh man, I was just coming out to start working on the lisianthus, and I just noticed how much snow melted since yesterday. So yeah, this is the field here. Let's go check on everything. So this is, no, this one. This is where our tulips are planted. Oh my gosh, guys. You see that? Those are little baby tulips. Oh my gosh. That is so exciting. Wow. So I planted about 1,000 tulips this year. This was my first go, so it's just kind of to right over here. But wow, that's so exciting that they're starting to come up. It's coming fast. Oh my gosh, I can't tell you how good it feels to have something coming up out of the field. Oh, just feeling so grateful today that this is what I'm choosing to do with my time. I just love it, and I'm excited to fill this whole thing up with flowers and bring the joy of flowers to other people. It's just the best.
I bet you're happy and don't think that much about me. Here I am, not knowing how to move on without you. Without you. New face, same old good anxiety. Where's your irony? Just smile wide, 'cause I got everything I need, but not what I wanted. 'Cause I just wanted you. And if I could, I'd leave the city too. I don't blame you, and I should call you.
You can see here my mom helping me start some seeds. We started a bunch of hardy annuals, including Orlea, Sandara, Ami, Clarkia, Saponaria, and maybe a couple other things. But it was great to have her help, and we got a lot done. Thank you so much for following along. I hope you enjoyed watching what a small-scale flower farmer does at the end of winter in the middle of New Hampshire. Feel free to like and subscribe and follow along for more. I'll be posting every week from here on out. Go out and do what you love. Have a great day. Bye.